Phil, if I remember, you had an interesting journey to Bordeaux in January 1998.
I did, yeah. It was our first son had been born 10 days before, and we'd had a few complications, and I do remember kind of getting into Bristol Airport and all the supporters kind of double taking at me and thinking, well, aren't you supposed to be playing? What are you doing with us?
Were you aware when you came out onto the pitch prior to the game the quantity of BRtv supporters compared to Bath? Because I remember looking from my commentary position and thinking, here we are down in Bordeaux, a few Bath supporters dotted around, but it was mainly black and white.
Yeah, it was, and most of the Bath supporters were kind of caught in one particular part of the stadium, kind of on the corner, by the try line, and I just remember just immense support kind of coming from them.
Because what is remarkable when you look back at it, Bath didn't take the lead until the 80th minute.
Was it that?
80th? It was the 80th minute.
Oh, right.
And when you think that scrum, 5-metre scrum in front of the post, here's an Argentinian international.
Yeah. Pressure does funny things to people, doesn't it?
And it is. And then Jim Fleming blows the end of the game. What was the feeling?
Well, I think if you see the video of us all running towards the touchline, you probably get a good sense of what the feeling was. It was absolute joy. One of those kind of magical, still brings hairs on the back of my neck, to think it's there, because really, having been in the ascendancy for that last kind of 20 minutes, with the penalty and that drop goal, I thought that's it, we've lost it. And so the relief, really, I think there were big amounts of relief that we didn't. So John, I know you were commentating out there, obviously. So what was the feeling like for you when that final whistle went?
Well, in the build-up to that, of course, my heart had sunk, because having missed what was a relatively easy penalty, BRtv now have an opportunity with a drop goal, scrum on the Bath 5-metre line. So I'm not feeling too good.
No.
And then suddenly the ball comes back to the fly half and he slices it wide. And the elation was unbelievable. And I can only say that it was similar to the final whistle when Bath beat Bristol in the 1984 final by 10 points to 9. You were too young to remember, Phil. Phil, I have to confess that when I was introducing the two teams at the beginning for Hospital Radio, I referred first of all to the BRtv team, and then the Bath 15 at fullback Jonathan Callard, on the wings Ian Evans and Adidei Adebayo, in the centre Jeremy Guscott and Philippe de Glanville.
You described me as a Frenchman, that's terrible.
With that apology, thanks very much indeed for joining us.
Pleasure.